Welcome to another edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Vojvodina. So I looked up how to say the actual name of this map, and it's Vojvodina. That's as close as I can get. John, if you're listening, I believe is how you pronounce it. That's my attempt. Anyways, all right. So we got a couple things going on. Apparently, he is stuck behind a tree. Alright, one of the things we got going on is we got a corn harvest going on here. As you can see, we're harvesting corn at the moment. We got some barley over there. It's currently, nope, that's wheat. I apologize. Oh, it is barley. It just looks like wheat right now. Yeah, so we got some barley going on over there. And we got some corn going over here. And as you can see, I have $865,000 at the moment. And the reason why is because... Oof, it's right in the way there. And the reason was because I sold a couple crops. Not completely. I'll show you what we have in the stores. So right now we have 263,000 liters of wheat, 150,000 liters of canola, 1.9 million liters of sugar beets, 100,000 liters of sunflower, 106,000 liters of soybeans. So we have a few things stocked up at the moment. Oops. And there is a great demand coming up for sugar beets and barley, although we don't have any barley. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the sugar beets for the time being. But we're going to sell a load or two of wheat and maybe a load or two of canola. We'll see. So right now I have... Actually, what I'll do is I'll do it this way. This guy's actually... I set him up as an overloader right now. I don't really necessarily need to do this. I just like the way it looks. And that's why I have it set up to do overloading. So right now we have the class... Xerion right there, just doing its overloading, just doing its thing. And we have our John Deere 9630. He's currently planting this field over here as canola, as you can see. I don't know, like I said, I just like the way this looks, and he's totally going to be in the way there. Let's get him out of the way. I just like the way this looks, which is the reason why I have it set up doing this way. It doesn't really need to, but it's actually a bit more efficient, especially with corn, because it just produces so much corn, basically. The yield is super crazy, so honestly that's the only reason why I have it set up this way. Otherwise I wouldn't do it like this. But I like watching it when it's doing its thing, so that's the reason why I have it set up this way. Really what happens is you can only really get one load of corn in this particular trailer because our agroliner here is 47,000 liters, and this overloader holds about 76% worth. So I think it's about 38,000 liters worth of stuff in it, so it's pretty crazy. Having said that, I did say we were going to sell some things. This is going to make it slightly more interesting if I use it as an overloader, though. Could buy another tipper, which I was considering doing actually, only for selling purposes. Let's see, what do we have what we could use? We have the tipper. We could use this actually. Yeah, that's the only thing we really have that we could use to sell other than the agroliner itself. Let's just check to see what tippers and what the prices are like. Because I've been considering doing this for a little while. I know for a little while now. I just I haven't done it yet because it hasn't really been a big issue. But I'm looking for a bigger trailer, so I could use this one. This holds 100,000 liters. That's a bit unrealistic, mind you. This one is a little. This one would work out really well, except it is a little awkward to maneuver. What other options do we have? These. That holds 70,000. I don't think we have many of the more options, actually. I could just buy another agroliner, but it's just as expensive, so. Yeah, let's just go ahead and we'll just go ahead and buy. Where is it? The Cornhusker trailer. And the only reason we're going to do that is just it's $50,000. I'll just leave the. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it here. And we'll use the Crass truck here. And the reason why I wanted to get a bigger trailer, tipper, for two reasons. First reason is I wanted to be able to sell more at once. And second reason is I have a crazy amount of sugar beets, so I want to sell them quicker. So this is an extra. Actually, I need to go the other way and not into a tree. Because we have a crazy amount of sugar beets. Let's get in the cab. I like the cab in here. Too bad the pedals don't work, mind you, but everything else does, so. Anyways, we do have a crazy amount of sugar beets, and there is a great demand coming up for them. And I want to be able to sell them a bit quicker, so I figure using a bigger trailer like this might make this a bit easier. And that's the other reason why I was going to get it. It does set us back a little bit, but not too much. We'll probably make it back in one or two, probably one load, depending if it's a great demand or not. Anyways, so what this allows me to do is I can, you know, I can actually use this trailer as an overloader, the new one I just picked up, if I really wanted to. But I really don't need to. Not with the Agroliner, at least. Yeah, we'll go up here, I guess. And I don't know if you've ever seen this trailer before. It's a little long. It does hold quite a bit, mind you. It might look a little funny with this truck, actually. I never thought of that. It'd actually look better with the Kenworth because it's gray. But there you go, Gray Gamer. A nice grayed out trailer for you there. It's got a little bit of chrome, as you can see. Nice looking trailer. It actually, or tipper, what do you call it? The grain actually does deposit from the bottom there, which is really cool. It's really big. This is what we have in North America. Is you see a lot of these during harvest season, basically. Corn, canola, whatever you got. So one of the reasons why I was a little hesitant to get this particular trailer was because it is really long. But for selling, I think it'll be okay. Train every single time. Yep, hello, how's it going? Thank goodness it's a short train, though. Could you imagine what would happen if it was an actual size of a freight train? Well, when you see Canada, the freight trains we have here are like 100 cars long. It's ridiculous. I'm sure it's like that other places, too. Okay, we're gonna make it. Apparently our trailer didn't make that, though. So that's one thing, you really need to be careful with the trailer because it's a long sucker. And we're going to attempt to get some wheat with this trailer. We'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% yet, but it may prove very challenging. But we'll see. So what I'll do is I'll come in this way. Is that going to be wide enough? Yes, perfect. Take another wide turn here. And what I'll do is instead of going all the way around, I'll drive underneath the bay here. Well, I'm going to need to drive all the way around anyways. What are you doing over there? How on earth did you get over there? Holy cow. I'll deal with you in a second. Oh, goodness. Alright, take a nice wide turn here. Again, and we should be able to, yeah, barely. Maybe if I make a nice wide turn, is it going to be wide enough? Oof. So the reason why I was going to get this is more for sugar beets than for our grains, and that's the reason why. Because it's going to make it really interesting to line things up. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe if I come around this side, I'll have a bit more space. What I'm going to do is going to move this John Deere, because he's going to be in the way. One way or another, he's going to be in the way. I put a weight in the front of it. Doesn't really necessarily need a weight, but I was using it for some other things, so I figured I might as well. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to get some grain in there. I didn't want to get in there. Where am I going to put this out of the way? I guess over here for the time being. Out in the yard. That'll work out. Alright. Back to this. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why I was primarily going to use it for sugar beets, but I figured, well, I have it now, I might as well try. Oops, that's the wall. Might as well try and use it for this, but I don't think this is going to work out very well. Oh, maybe we'll get that. Oh well, that's I guess that'll work. Anyways, how on earth did you get in here, Kenworth? Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Where is the Kenworth? There it is. And where's the trailer? There. I have no idea how it managed to do that. That is ridiculous. Ah, well. I think I haven't set up, so it's, yeah, it's from recording. I don't know, I must have hit something, or... I don't know, every other time I've set him on that course has been fine, but not that time, apparently. What I'll do is I'll just manually unload him. And one of the nice things of having the bays like this is you can just drive through them. So this, look how much shorter this trailer is in comparison to that corn husker. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. That should be good. And I think our combine's fine for the time being. Our overloader is doing its job for the time being. He's doing a nice job there, 76%. Not too bad. So we'll have some corn to sell soon as well. So we're approaching our, well, one of the milestones, the $1 million milestone, I guess we'll call it. Alright, he's full. Good. I guess I'll just back this guy out then. Oh my goodness. Didn't think I was going to have to do it this way. Yeah, and this was the main reason why I didn't want to get this trailer originally, actually. Like I said, whoops. Oh, it's a bit of a... not a pig, I don't want to call it, but it's just a little too big for maneuvering around in this particular area. I think if I lined it up alright, it shouldn't be too bad, but... Alright, so... there we go, the Crass is out of the way. Let's deal with the Kenworth here. Open the plane, we'll drive straight out here, right over our scale, which gets broken by Duke's truck. I do like this Kenworth, actually. It's a nice looking truck. I just wish it reacted it acted the same way as the Crass truck there. Other than that, that's my only complaint. But this truck actually acts a lot better than none of the other trucks I messed around. I like Duke's models, but sometimes they act a little funny. Alright, so that was on this course, I think it is. Set him on his way, and basically he's just sitting there picking up the extra corn, basically. It's the reason why I did it this way is also because it was a long way for the gravity wagon to go back and forth, so that was the other reason why. Alright, let's take our Crass. I think there's actually a tarp. Oh, it doesn't actually roll on. Oh well. I think Duke actually has a... oh, it's not this model. It's one of the other models that we have. Oh, goodness. I need to take wide turns. So what we have, wheat. What's the best price for wheat? Agronesia. Yeah, it looks like it's that place. Alright, so I'm actually going to go off the road here because I don't want to drive through town with this long trailer. And it's a bit tippy. That was one of my complaints about this trailer. It's a bit tippy. It doesn't, there's a couple trailers that act like a little funny like this. Not too many of them, mind you, but this one acts a little funny. I don't know why. But it'll get the job done. It's really nice for larger North American farms. Like this is, because this is a Serbian farm, and I don't, whoa. Doesn't like those turns. That's a lot of weight for this. Maybe it's too much weight for this truck. I don't know. But he's acting funny. Funnier than normal, at least. We do need to cross, don't we? Yes, we'll take the bridge over there. Anyways, yeah. So this kind of trailer is more meant for North American maps. Big North American maps, because it's the maneuverability is just a little limited on like more tight-knit maps. Like, could you imagine trying to use this trailer on like an Irish countryside type map, or an English countryside type map? It would be ridiculous. All right, nice wide turn here. There we go. Does the train? I can't remember if the train. Oh, so we'll go straight here then. So we have 15 cows ready. So our cows, our beef cattle, are slowly maturing, slowly but surely. They're all maturing to a nice age, I guess we'll call it. They're basically getting ready to be sold, is what it boils down to. Which is good, because we haven't sold any beef cows since we started this map. Any. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it, but not much you can really do, I guess. They do mature, or mature, depending on who you're talking to, slowly in comparison to other places. Other maps, I should say. So that's one of the downfalls, but... I thought this went all the way down. Oh well. I think this load's a little too heavy for this. It looks... I feel like the truck's lifting a little bit. Maybe it's just how it rocks, I don't know, but... It feels like it's not as maneuverable as it usually is. That's strange. Maybe I should use a Kenworth for this. Anyways. It's not quite hitting its top speed, mind you, either. And this truck is... Oh, I totally forgot about this. This point's going to be a little interesting. Because I don't know why they did it like this. I'm just going to cut this corner a little bit here. They made this point a little of a tight turn. What I'll do is I'll drive through, drop off, and then back out, because I'm not going to make the turn for sure. Alright, so I'm just going to get him right there, and let's take a look. See, it comes right at the bottom there. How cool is that? Really like that feature about this. I believe Duke Farming has a trailer that's like this, and there, it's unloaded already. How crazy is that? No, I'm not going to even try to make that turn. He has a trailer that's like this, although it doesn't quite, it doesn't do the same kind of, it doesn't empty at the bottom like that. Or not in the right place, at least. But it's a nice looking trailer. It's got a lot of chrome on it. I had it for a while, but I just didn't, it didn't feel like quite 100% finished. Which is fine, because he's a busy guy and whatnot. If you hadn't had a chance to, definitely check out the interview Dirt Harvest Day with Duke Farming, or Duke, we'll call him. It's not Duke Farming, his name, but just Duke. Definitely check it out. It's a pretty cool interview. Gives you some insider as to what went on and why he stopped modding, all that jazz. So, pretty cool stuff. Definitely worth a listen if you're interested as to why he stopped. And he hasn't completely stopped yet. That's a bit of a spoiler alert there. He hasn't completely stopped. Basically what's happened is he's kind of on hold for the time being, until things get like back in order to a certain degree. And like when he does start up again, because it sounds like he's going to, it's not going to be full throttle. It'll be more of a toned down version, I guess. But he did mention that there's going to be another release of the Duke Farming map, which is nice, because I do like the style, like the difficulty of that map. But if you watch Dirt Heber's Let's Play on that map, it looks, I'm sure he's dropped countless hours off camera doing stuff on that map, because it looks like it's difficult. Now, granted, if I played that map with the more realistic mod, it wouldn't be as difficult, but I wouldn't do that. I would definitely try. I would take the more realistic mod off and do it and try it for all it's worth. Train again, apparently. But definitely Dirt Hebbers is having a tough time on that map. He's having to deal with it quite a lot. Lots of interesting things going on there. I suppose I can lift the axle, lift front axle, lift back axle. Let's lift the back axle. Maybe that'll help. Alright. It looks like our John Deere's stuck somewhere in the back there. That's fine. Nope, that's not what I wanted. What is it to roll the tire? Oh. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. Take a nice... No cars? Oh, there's a car coming. That's fine, they can wait. Nice wide turn here. Oh, no, that's a little too wide apparently. Oh man. I couldn't imagine doing this in real life. That'd be so tense. Like, 'cause it's crazy because you're basically hauling like the farmer's full harvest, and if you, I don't know what would happen in that situation. Like if you were to have like a slip up or something like that, and you lost like 70,000 liters of soybeans or canola or something, that would be crazy. Like actually, I was reading Farmer's Forum. I keep running into the walls today. Jeez. I was reading Farmer's Forum the other day, and there was a picture of a truck that slipped. And actually spilled a ton of, I think it was corn, all over the place. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why he slipped or anything, but it was, quite a good chunk of corn that was dumped all over the grain. I think he was at a grain elevator. So, all right. So we can also use the same trailer. It's a bit strange that you can, but you can use the same trailer for, or the Cornhusker trailer. You can use that for sugar beets as well, which is a bit odd, but whatever. I guess with a multi-fruit mod, it wouldn't make a difference anyways, but... And we have 150,000 liters of canola as well, so maybe we'll sell... we have a ton of corn too. How much corn do we have? Didn't even look at that. Corn, 37,000 liters. Kierovitz, you're in traffic. I'm not surprised. I think next time I do silage, I'll probably maybe I'll do corn or something on a square field instead of this. Technically this field's a little like square-ish, but just the way where it is on the map, it goes diagonal and it's really odd for course play. So there we go. Alright, he's full again. Let's put the tarp back on. Don't want our wheat to flow all over the place. Alright, this is a delicate situation. I've never been so tense trying to back out this out a trailer of a yard before. Because normally, like, a lot of the maps I tend to play have really, really open yards and don't have this problem at all. But this one definitely does. Alright, so back to the Agronesia, or however you pronounce that, for another load. Looks like we're clear. Nice wide turn here. There we go. And then we'll go on this side, take a nice wide turn into here. Perfect. Good. It's not so bad. So John Deere still stuck there somewhere. 9630. I did pick up a couple new mods. Oh, I guess he was always almost done. It's funny. What will happen is Courseplay, I don't know why it does this, but I re-outlined the field and it works a bit better now, but it'll still run into the back wall there, which is kind of strange. So what he's probably doing, let me just show you. Yeah, so he's doing this, and what Courseplay will do is it'll actually like back up a little bit and then go straight and back up, and eventually it'll unstick itself. Now, I really should just, set it so it does the outline of the field and then hire a worker from there, because that would basically solve all my problems. But I don't know why Courseplay goes the extra little bit. It does for some reason, so Oh well. Alright, let's head back. We're using quite a bit of fuel, jeez. Alright, let's take the other HUD out. There we go. Nice, that's better. So another run down to this place, and we'll probably crack 1 million again. So I have been playing a little bit off camera, as I mentioned I would, just because I don't want to show you harvest after harvest, basically. Unless you guys really want to see that. I don't mind showing it, but it would be a lot of the same thing over and over again, probably. But let me know. So doing a little. I don't know. I just basically been rotating through the crops. I did wheat, did barley, canola, soybeans, a little bit of sunflower. Not too much sunflower. I still remember the sunflower on the newbie farm. Oh man, that took forever. I'm just gonna go this way. That took forever to get to the point where I could actually harvest the sunflowers. Eventually, though, they did come around and I could harvest them, but it took a long time for those to be ready. I believe Roy actually changed the duration, so it's a bit less now, so it's not quite as long. But I think it's like 3 days or something. Well, let's go through the mud pit, see how this truck handles it. Oh, that's not too bad. And we're gonna come this way. Okay, well that's fine. But they took a long time in that map, and they don't take too long in this map, but they do sell well. So they sell, I think they sell about the same as sunflowers is the same as canola, basically. Yeah, and soybeans. Alright, nobody's coming. Oh. Alright, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what happens when you have a second screen. For whatever reason, the cursor goes onto the second screen, and then it doesn't show me, doesn't scroll left and right. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. It still annoys me. Alright, 9630's done work. Good. Yeah, we should be able to make this. If I go straight, that's not so bad. Don't know why I'm going over the scale. It just makes my life more difficult, but whatever. Alright, let's go sell this. So we're at $926,000. So the thing I really like about this particular trailer is just how fast it unloads. It's crazy fast. So we have 70,000, almost 71,000 liters of wheat, and it unloads it at a ridiculous pace. Are we gonna break 1 million? Yeah, we should. Perfect. Look at that. So as I mentioned, I'm gonna try this corner for whatever reason. No. Well, I probably could, but what I'll do is I'll end up pulling the trailer over that little... Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's possible, but just not optimal. Alright, so let's head back. And then what we'll do is we won't do another wheat. We'll go straight. And then we'll do, I think, a load of canola. So we've made $255,000 today in our harvest income. And I'm not sure, I forget what this is from. Probably from our windmill, to a certain extent. Our vehicle running costs are a bit high. Maybe I should sell a couple things. A couple things I'm not using. I finally decided to change out our Ford, I think it's 3000 or 4000, one of the header trailer tractors. He basically was just too slow with the actual header onto it. I don't know why I didn't do it before. So now I have the F-150 on one of the trailers instead. I don't know why I didn't do that before. The John Deere 3030 we have does a great job though. And it's a cheaper option than another F-150. Although I could buy, I was considering buying a Unimog, because they're nice to move stuff around and whatnot, but hasn't really been that important. Alright. So I'll let you in on what I'm thinking about for the next season. I'm thinking about doing a map with only more realistic mods. Only more realistic, so like everything is going to be more realistic, so like all the tractors, all the gear and whatnot. That's what I'm kind of thinking for the next season. That's what has been going through my mind for the next season on this particular map. Now the problem I know with tractors, for whatever reason, course play and more realistic tractors don't go well together for whatever reason. It can work, but it doesn't work perfectly. And because I do play a lot with course play, just because that's just the play style I've adapted, or adopted, not adapted, that I've adopted, it might create a problem. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, I want to do it, but so if I do it, for example, I'm considering doing like a shorter season with it, because I may just get more annoyed because of the more realistic mod tractors and course play. So one of the potential oh, I missed a spot. One of the potential, I don't know, things I'm thinking about to kind of get around that is to use more realistic trailers and tippers and all that, but use regular tractors. That's one of the, oh my goodness, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll think about it eventually. That's one of the things I'm thinking about. So to try and get around the whole issue I run into. Oh, he did it again. What I'll do is I'll switch the tractors up, or trailers, trucks. There we go. Maybe this will make the difference. I don't know. So that's what I was thinking about. So a more realistic map. Not more realistic Hagenstat, because I don't want to play in Hagenstat. But another map that I was considering. That's a really nice map. But like I said, the tractors are going to present a problem. There you go. This one's just for you, Great Gamer. Look at that. All grayed out. Nice. Ooh, it doesn't look great. There we go. Anyways. No, we don't need him that course. We need him on... where is it here? This one here. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working properly. I'm not that worried about it, to be honest with you. It's not a huge deal. Most of the time, I might re-record the course or something, but I just like overloaders for whatever reason. So one of the older maps I played on, I basically had like, it was Overloader City, basically. So I would have it so like each field, each field had had like a combine on it. Each one had its own overloader and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. A little extreme perhaps, but it was pretty cool. Alright. Set him up as driver helper. Is he gonna go there? Is it gonna work properly? It might do. I think this truck and trailer is a nice combination, actually, now that I think about it. It's even Christmas colors. That was unintentional. Oh, it's gonna be like that, eh? Oh well, we'll do this then. There we go. Let him do his thing, and our John Deere 9630 is done, so let's stop him. And I think he missed a couple spots. I'm not too worried about the edges. I'm not that picky when it comes to that stuff. I'm sure some people would be, but as long as he gets the majority of the field, I'm happy. There was that little tiny spot right in the middle here somewhere that he didn't get, and I don't know why. There it is. So I was going to get that. Alright, there we go. Lower those down. Perfect. So this map would be, or this particular this particular field would just be terrible for corn, just because the corn header I have, and it's not the actual corn header for the class. Like, the class is only an 8-row corn header. The one I have is a humongous one, which works on a Dutes 7045, I think it is. But I just don't like that combine. I haven't seen too many new combines, too many new mod combines that are really nice, that look nice at least. There's a couple of them out there. Like, I have that John Deere, but I haven't used it because it's not as pimped out as, or you can say that at least, it's not as, you know, nice as a Class 780 or the 770. So that's the reason why I haven't done anything with those, or haven't looked at any new combines, just because I really like those ones. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll bring the John Deere 9630 with our seeder into the yard here, and I'll put it away later. And then I'll go grab the fertilizer, and I guess I can't fertilize because I'm using both the trucks. It's almost like I need a third truck, but that's not going to happen. Not really worth it. So let's just bring them over here, hook them up to the fertilizer, or the slurry tank, whatever we're going to call it. There we go. Shut them off for the time being. Alright, let me just show you those mods I was talking about before I forget about it again. So I thought about it, mentioned it, and just totally forgot to say anything, or do anything about it. Where is that one? It's a Kubota is one of the ones. Oh, actually, I have this one. This is a John Deere 9630, another one. This is one of the ones that was released on FS-UK. And this is an appropriate price for these, actually. I looked it up a while back, and it's actually an appropriate price. So this has drilling wheels. I'm not sure what drilling wheels are. This one has diesel turbocharged. 530. So this one's a bit more expensive because it has a few less hours on it. This one's got Terra wheels. Not sure what those are. Normal wheels, drilling wheels. Maybe this is for seed drilling wheels. I don't know. I haven't bought them. I'm not sure what they look like. Triple wheels, that's a little excessive. So that's one of the ones I picked up. Haven't messed around with it yet, although it is a nice price. It's close to the Duke farming. I mean, this is one that Duke did. It's a nice tractor. I really like it. But I think it reacts a little bit funny sometimes. So I may have to give those a go. And where's the other one? This Kubota, that's all it says. I'm just going to delete it. It's silly. Because that's just ridiculous. We have a lot of Kubotas here in Canada. And did I pick up the other ones? I thought I picked up... there's Peterbilt. There's another one that by the same guys at Lazy Mod Studios. They did Peterbilt, same trucks, just with a sleeper cab on them. And I thought I installed it, but I don't. Because I have, where is it? This one, which is a nice flat top American Iron Contest winner. It's a nice one. Alright, and I picked up something else. What else did I pick up? Not a tipper, not a cultivator. Is it a plow? No, maybe it was a cultivator. Maybe I didn't install that mod because it wasn't that exciting. No, it's seeder, not a fertilizer, not a sprayer. It's a slurry tank. There we go. Where is it? Did I install it? Yeah, there it is, an NC 2050 engineering where quality comes first. It says manure tanker converted by, can't pronounce that, Kaolin, original mod by SCR Modding. At least it gives you how much horsepower you need, which is nice. 85,000 liters, which is a good size. This one, I don't know. I've never actually I tried it out. It's really cool, but a little overpriced. I think that's the only other mods I picked up recently. Actually, I haven't seen any good mods that are worth checking out recently. It's mostly been like new editions of old stuff. Base is what I've discovered. Like that John Deere I showed you is a new edition of something, a new version, I should say. Oh, that's not true. I picked up these two. John Shepherd feed trailers, to hold mixed feed. They're nice. Stick them in the yard with your cows, basically, and apparently they eat this. I don't know how it works. Never tried it before. And I think that's it. Anything in MISC? No. Anyways, those are some of the mods I picked up. Maybe I'll have to do a mod spotlight or something on those in the near future. Like I said, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to what do I need? Canola, which is this one here. What I'm probably gonna do is do a category of all my current mods, probably, and then from there maybe I'll go and do some other new mods, something like that. There we go. Let that do its thing. It'll take a little while. Check on this grass. He's gonna refill himself, which is good. Those are some of the mods I picked up. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, haven't really seen anything good, so that's the unfortunate part. It seems like, and I think Dirt Hebbers has mentioned this a few times, that the modding scene is kind of slowed down a little bit, and I think it's because people are expecting the new Farming Simulator 2015 to come out, or 14 to come out, something like that. So I don't know. That's what it seems like is going to happen. It's like people are waiting for that and not doing a whole lot of modding. Well, I've seen lots of mods, but not quality mods is what I'll say, because there's lots of kind of not good mods out there as well. So let's see how this guy reacts to this course. Maybe he'll do a better job than the Kenworth. I don't know. I recorded the course with the Kenworth, so it would make sense that the Kenworth would be okay with it, but I guess not. It really what it boils down to is it's the corner that comes out of the once you unload, it's the corner that you take. It's a little too sharp, I guess. What I really should have done is I really should have just driven straight through the bays here, and that would have been fine. Oh, now this is creating an interesting problem again. Guess I'll just back out this way. Like I said, that's the idea for the new map I've been considering. Not the new map, but the new style of map, I'll say. That's the idea, at least. I've pretty much selected the map for the most part. I'll need to double check a few more things, but I haven't played on it a whole lot, and I like to test things out a little bit first. Is he going to be able to make that turn? No. Oh well. That's fine. I'll set him on his way. He should be fine for the rest of the time. Nope. Brandon's just going into the wall. Alright, well I guess I'll take care of you then. I'll just drive straight through here and reset the trailer. I guess looks like I'll have to reset that, or record that course again, which is fine. I'm not going to do it now, because I recorded enough courses on camera with you guys. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll sell one load of canola, and then we'll call it an episode, because I'm not sure how long it's been already. Probably a while now. So we'll do that in a second. Alright. There we go. He should be fine now. Or not. Ugh. Sometimes you just can't get things to work the way you want them to. And that's just the name of the game, I suppose. But what can you do? Is he gonna turn around again? Yeah, it's gonna turn around again. That's funny. Oh well. We'll set him to the very first point. Or actually, we'll set him... we'll see what happens. There we go. Should actually stop now. Alright, let's go sell this other load of canola here. Alright. And this is gonna... Actually, I think I've actually made this trailer even longer now, because this truck is a bit longer than the Crass truck. But it is a lot more powerful. Actually, I don't know if it's more powerful or not. I'm assuming it is, but I don't know that for sure. Unfortunately, the inside of this cab is this is the nicest one, I think, of Duke's in cab, at least. I'm pretty sure it is the nicest one, at least. That's one of the reasons why I chose it, because I like the way it looks too, at least too. So yeah, that didn't... I don't know. I guess it's one of the benefits of Duke's trucks. They weigh a ton. They weigh like... If you actually put them on a scale, it's like 99 tons basically, which is a little crazy for a truck. And that makes it so it doesn't react. It reacts a little bit strange in some situations, but not... When you're hauling something like this, it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to slow down here. Just so we don't get stuck and fly across the screen or anything. Why am I going here? I don't even know this is the highest sell point for canola. Zito Promet. Yeah. That's totally the wrong direction. I guess I can do this still. And then we'll have to do a little turn here. I won't tell anybody if you don't tell anybody. Alright. Wrong direction. Forgot I was selling canola, not not wheat. Alright, let's get through here again. And the Zito Promet is totally in the opposite direction. Not the opposite. Well, yeah, it really is. Alright, so I am not going to go through town. Or should I try to go through town? Let's just see what we can do. It's going to be interesting because it's a long trailer, but as long as I slow down and take my time through it, it should be fine. Because this is the easiest way to get there. Nice wide turn. They do this in real life anyways, right? They don't hit cars, but they do take wide turns. Alright, so... Oh my goodness. Don't know why I decided to do this. Well, you couldn't see the trailer, so it looked like it was fine, right? Right. Alright, so the Zito Promet is right at the end of this. Way, way, way down the end. Luckily we have the faster truck this time, so it's not so bad. Still have that field I could theoretically harvest. But I think we're good for the time being. I haven't got the farmer's permission yet in that situation, so... Alright, oh Gar. You would too, wouldn't you? Well, I'm gonna slip in here first then. Sorry. Did warn you. Alright. So, that's the idea I have for the new map. Not sure if it's gonna work. Let me know if you guys think about that. Do you like the idea? Do you think it's a ridiculous idea? Let me know what you think. I'm kind of curious. Whoa, that was the trailer. That's what happens when you don't look at what your trailer's doing. Oh well. Got so used to the agroliner, it was just, you know, you can do anything with it and it's pretty much fine. Alright, let's see how much we got. We have 1,035,000. So we're gonna crack 1.1 for sure. Probably not 1. Oh, maybe we'll crack 1.2. Wow. Alright, so we're at 1.2 million. Like I said initially, or one of the goals we set was 5 million. So we're well on our way there. So what I'll probably do is I'll play a little bit off camera again. And I'll come back when... let's see. We don't have any barley. I'll come back when the sugar beets is on great demand. That's what I'll probably do. And I'll play a little bit off camera. And just so I don't have to show you everything, but you'll see a little bit. Alright, so my name's Ian Robson, playing on Vojvodina. Well, that's the name of the map. And playing Farming Simulator 2013. Anyways, guys, you just have yourselves a good day.